Hi, everybody. It's Spiritual Teacher for You. Welcome if you're new, and if you are returning, thank you for being back here. Um, I just got back from the gym and made myself a protein shake. And I'm not some big gym guru person, but I gotta admit that the feeling I have after I get back from the gym just it feels right, So, and I know there was a big push to focus on health, and I realize now it wasn't just physical health, it is mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health. And so I feel like I have been putting a focus on most of those things. I think all of those things. And what I feel like I need to tell everybody is that when you are working on so many areas all at once, you've got to be patient. You've got to be patient. You got to have grace with yourself. You've got to understand that healing doesn't have a timeline. You can't rush healing. You can't rush anything, really. As soon as you put a time or a need on it, you are now blocking that energy from really flowing like it could. So already I feel a big message of saying that if you are trying to work on healing and balancing your emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental health, then don't try. I know that sounds silly, but the message really is like the more pressure you put on it to balance it, and the more like expectation you put on it, the more it blocks it. That's the biggest message here. So I'm really getting that it really is about going with the flow of the energy that you feel at the time. Okay. So something that has helped me be consistent, I don't feel like was just one decision. It has been a culmination of decisions over a period of time to the point now that I can tell I am making decisions based out of love for myself and not necessarily what I feel like other people are expecting out of me, which is what I have been doing. And I think a lot of you have done your whole lives is really consider others when going down your path. And so there's nothing, no, there is something wrong with that. Because what that does is now take your power and focus away from you and onto something that's really out of your control. So you can't control other people's paths, their feelings, their emotions. You can't control where they're going. You can't control what's in their future. So the focus really is on you to do what you need to do for you. Okay, so I got the Queen of Swords reversed, and this just feels like wasted knowledge to me, or like it's like you had, like if you had a friend going through the same thing that you are going through, you would be able to tell them in a heartbeat what to do. You'd be able to give them advice in a heartbeat. But for some reason, because you're in the emotion of the whole situation that you're in, you can't give your own self that advice or you won't follow it. So it's like, why do we get frustrated at people for not following our advice when we can't even follow the advice that we would give somebody else? You know what I mean? So it's like, and there's nothing, gosh, y'all, I hope I don't coming off as saying, shame on you. No, that's what we do because when we see outside of a situation, we can see it outside of the emotion of the situation. Whereas the person in the emotion of the situation has a hard time feeling and seeing clarity. So sometimes it is nice to have friends from an outside perspective, but it takes a bit of emotional maturity and awareness to know that the advice that you're giving them is also advice that you should take yourself. Okay. We've got Nine of Swords for some anxiety and guilt and fear and depression and all. This card, the Nine of Swords, honestly, goes right in hand to me with the devil. It's just that being chained and being blocked and being, we all are living in this reality, right? And everybody's reality is different based upon how you view things. So I'm seeing that some people here are so bogged down by the worry and fear and guilt that they're experiencing that they're not actually seeing the beauty in life. And I promise you, it is everywhere if you open your mind to it. I was just listening to a reading, and I think at some point we all go through a negative mindset phase of our life until we realize that, oh my God, why is that person experiencing such great things and I'm not? And I'm just as smart, just as talented, just as skilled as they are, if not more so. And it's like, why? Is it just random? No, it's never random. It's our energy. It's what you are putting out into the world. How does your heart feel right now? When you tap in, you tune into your heart, how's it feeling right now? Whatever is your heart is feeling, that is the energy you're putting out into the world. And that is the energy you are attracting to you right now. So it seems that with all this anxiety and guilt and fear and worry that I'm feeling, that's you, and you keep going, when's it going to end? It's not going to end until you realize that what needs to change is you. What needs to change is your perspective and needing to let go of thinking you have control. But with the Nine of Pentacles, that's a whole different kind of energy here. You've got Nine of Swords, which means, oh, banging your head against a wall is what I feel. And then you've got a whole separate energy of Nine of Pentacles here. This accomplishment and abundance and security and feeling, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're looking at someone who has almost like this, they're the same age as you, and they're sitting there succeeding at life while you're over here just full of depression and anxiety and fear and feeling like you're not getting anywhere in life. And so there's this huge contrast that you're just being forced to stare at or look at for some reason. And I'm feeling like this could go either way, that maybe you are the person that they're having to look at. So someone around you may be full of anxiety and fear and guilt and shame and worry and all that, and they're looking at you and they're just, yeah, that's honestly what it mostly feels like, is that they're having to literally look at you, be a star, and be a shining star at that. Like everywhere you go, like people just kind of are attracted to your light. And so there's someone around you who is just can't, it's torturing them. It's torturing them. Sorry about that. So I also got Justice coming out here and the Seven of Swords. It seems that yeah, there's going to be some communication that, and it feels like your intuition has been telling you this all along, but you don't have tangible evidence of it. You've kind of just been keeping on going, showing up as yourself, and you're just kind of waiting for the energy or things to be there for the truth to be revealed. And I see that coming with the Justice card coming out here. And with the Seven of Swords, this is an illusion that kind of changes the ball game completely. Like you're going from being totally in the dark to being totally in the light, and this is going to help you walk away from something that is just really no longer serving you. It could be this person that's sending you lots of like jealousy vibes, envy vibes, or it could be that this could be walking away, moving on, letting go of no, it definitely feels like you're moving on from something. Okay, let's see what's next. Ooh wee. Yeah, Five of Swords. So this is going to be very upsetting for the person or situation that you walk away from. They are not going to be happy about this. Yeah, golly. Oh my God, there's so much sword energy. So we could be dealing with air signs here, Aquarius. Who are my air signs? Who are my air signs? I'll be honest, I don't get a whole lot of air sign energy a lot in my readings. So, air signs. Let's see. That would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I knew Aquarius was. So Libra, Gemini, my air signs here. You may have those in your chart, your birth chart. If not, that's okay. It's just that is the main energy I'm feeling in this reading is a lot of you are just all up in, there's a lot of communication needing to happen. And we're all up in our heads, and it's like we're all dealing with all these feelings because it's the Mercury retrograde, and this month is insane. And there's an eclipse coming up in 6 days. Um, so we have a lot of thoughts and a lot of energy coming at us right now. And so I am seeing, though, that even though you may be walking away or moving on from a situation or person, that this is exactly the path that is for you to move on from this, so that this this harmony, this feeling, this successful harmonious feeling can come in. Because in order for a better match for you to come in, whether that's a better situation, a better person, whatever, to come in, you have to make room for it. And I definitely see with the Two of Cups that you have someone coming in and they are your star and you're their star. This feels mutual to me. In fact, I see y'all healing together. It's a healing energy that I feel from the star. It's going to be an emotionally fulfilling situation or partnership. Yeah, and it's going to require you to take a rest, to rest. Because I still feel a lot of energy coming from this situation or person that you may have moved on from. They're going to still be sending you a lot of their thoughts and energy, and there's almost this need to protect yourself. So this card normally is like self sabotage, negative thinking. But I actually see this as the negative thinking from that very negative person that is around you or situation. That this is they're trying to, they're sending you all these daggers and thoughts to you, trying to affect you, trying to get you to self sabotage, to not succeed. It's like bucket of crabs mentality. I usually don't like readings where I'm like, somebody's out to get you, like that doesn't feel good. And I don't want to ever scare someone in a reading. All I'm saying is, as you shine brighter, more people are going to be jealous and envious of you. But with your protection, and I mean protection by protecting yourself, but also from your guides, because I'm seeing that you are a very protective soul, and you have been your whole life, actually. You just don't know it. You have no idea what you've been protected from, but trust me, things could have gone very differently in your life, but there have been times where you were completely protected because you have a purpose on this planet. You have a mission to be here and to be you while being here. And so the only way to do that is by protecting yourself and energy. And this, you do this naturally, actually, by being you and elevating and getting your energy up every day. These people can't do anything to you. I will say this, though. I almost wonder if you've been getting feelings of like a poking iron a hot iron poking sensation in your back or your chest. This could be them trying to send you that negative energy. But I do see that with the hermit coming out, that you may need to self isolate for a little bit, maybe get off social media. Don't make yourself so known, while your energy is still a little bit vulnerable. I'm hearing maybe step away from the light a little, the limelight, the public a little bit. And this is just a to rebuild your energy back up. Yeah, that's feeling very strong, actually. It's a really strong message to take a break from maybe posting or scrolling, maybe even just put your phone away completely if you can. And really focus on building your energy, protecting yourself, meditating, listening to spirit, listening to messages, visualizing, grounding, cleansing. Yeah, that those are all very necessary things. Crystals, I'm hearing crystals really loud, like using crystals to help. Selenite, I'm getting citrine, I'm getting sage, use sage. I'm getting Palo Santo incense. I've got this dragon's tooth amethyst. I don't know. It feels very powerful in my hands. Also, onyx, black stones can help absorb any negative energy that's lingering on you. I'm hearing chanting. I mean, really, whatever protective modality feels right to you, that you need to do it. Yes. Okay. And yeah, you are beginning on a new journey here, but you've already started, so you're kind of vulnerable and naive. It's like when you get out into the work world and everybody knows you're new, so they want to have you do all the grunt work and kind of take you through like the hazing rituals or whatever. That's what this feels like, almost like you're brand new to this spiritual world. You're brand new to the energies around you. So you may not want to put your whole self out there so bright and shiny just yet, until you get a very solid um, um, base level frequency that is high enough to protect yourself from these people or situations around you. Okay. All right. I had a lot of sacral and what's that? Sacral and root. Yeah, there's a lot of anxiety and fear there, that I'm feeling. And this reading, I promise you, is not to cause anxiety that people are trying to sabotage you. They don't even know they're doing it, to be honest. It's just, they're just being them. And because of them being them, it affects you because of your gifts and your abilities and your light and your empathic abilities. So, Spirit, any more messages right now from the tarot? Yeah, I'm definitely feeling something else coming through here. So let's see. Also, I'm being guided to say that I am starting to do spiritual coaching, where we figure out where you feel like you're lacking spiritually in your life or something you want to work on. And we come up with a plan and goals, and we have coaching sessions. I am now starting those. I will be having a website. Until that website is up, though, it is in the works right now. But until it is up and running, I am just using email and messenger just to get that conversation started. And then when my website comes out, I can send you there. But for now, if you are interested in coaching sessions with me in order to help you increase your intuition, or to see what blocks you have energetically, to see where your energy is, I use my ability, my empath abilities, my intuition, my tarot reading skills. I use all of that to be able to kind of just connect with you and your guides and figure out. I feel like my role as a coach is just kind of this bridge between helping you figure out the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities, and giving you clear insight, helping you raise your vibration. So you can reach out to me at Spiritual Teacher for You on Facebook, Instagram, or even TikTok, if you are interested in that. So let's keep going. Right now we have the Page of Pentacles. It's funny, I was just talking about doing spiritual coaching, and there's this financial opportunity here. The star comes out again. So that is, I definitely see something you're getting into, that it is going to shine. It's going to make you shine even brighter. So there's almost like, it kind of reminds me of Love Actually, where Billy, I can't remember, is like the rock and roll singer, had a number one hit song for a long time, but a long time ago. And then he goes away for a little while and then comes back and turns it into a Christmas song, and it becomes a number one hit, So it feels like that. It feels like you're going to go away for a little bit and then come back even brighter. There's going to be an opportunity here for you to grow significantly. My cat Smokey just walked in. Yes, and this opportunity is your chance to be creative. Like, whenever I see this card, I always see like very confident artists putting out their creations, and people are looking at it like, "What? How did you come up with this?" And they're just like, "Yeah, you know." Like, I just see you being super confident in what you put out into the world. And if you don't feel that way, this is the energy that Spirit wants you to kind of embody. Is like, if you're going to put something out into the world, do it with confidence. Even if you don't feel confident, do it with confidence. I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but I want to say you are divinely guided when you put out your creations. If it feels like something that came through you, then it's meant to be out into the world. Okay. We've got the Death card. And then right behind that was the Sun card. So you've got the star and the sun. My God, y'all. This is incredible. I'm getting like chills. But the death, I mean, that just, you're definitely going through a transformation right now. I don't want to say a dark, no, I don't want to say it. It feels like you've come out on the other side of a dark path. No, not path, like tunnel, like you've been in a tunnel. And I feel like you're coming out of the tunnel and you're following the light. I feel you following the light, and that's this creativity inside of you. Explore, be vulnerable to creativeness, to creative energies. Be vulnerable. Yeah, I just feel the death card saying like, yeah, this is the end of you worrying about what anybody thinks anymore. This is you showing up as a bright sun, not getting into that creative energy, like just playing around, tapping into that inner child, playing around, and just coming up with all kinds of things that is truly needed in the world right now. This is just the beginning. This is the beginning. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. There's Nine of Swords again, and then Judgment. What is up with this? Okay. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and then we have Judgment over here. Okay. Let me look at this energy real quick because it feels so different from the energy I was feeling just now of you shining so bright. The Queen of Swords, though, oh, this is that energy I was feeling, very perceptive and honest and direct and being authentically you, and um just not caring what other people think. Like I almost see you like some people may look at you as coming off as um like they may be okay, but no, this is you. That's that protection I feel of your energy from this. This is you really standing in your power and not letting anybody else's insecurities or trauma or baggage make you feel like it's your problem. I put out a TikTok today talking about it's not my problem or whatever. Yeah, a lot of people will subject their insecurities and fears onto you, and it's like, and then you get affected by it. It's like, whoa, I was just living in my own existence here, and then you're putting your stuff on me. No, that's what I see. This Queen of Swords. I got some throat stuff there all of a sudden. So I feel like there may be someone you need to tell, like put some boundaries up around and tell them how you're feeling. And yeah, with the Judgment card coming out, I definitely feel like there's just so much confirmation here about your transformation, your this awakening, your this fulfilling of your purpose. Really deciding. I mean, there's patterns I see you repeating that you're looking at and reflecting on and deciding, like, do I really want to keep going this way? Do I really want to keep repeating this pattern? And so you're going to have to just stop. You're going to have to stop one day. If you, that's where this Judgment card feels final, because it feels like this is where you make a decision, and spirits tell me not to pull any more cards because this is up to you what your life looks like from then on. So I'm going to now get out my angel cards, and we want to look at these as an ending message for the collective. Gosh, what a beautiful reading, because all I do is I see what I felt was like all these energies. I was feeling all the energies around you, whereas you're sitting here as the eye of the storm, like really solid, calm, continuing on, but there's like this hurricane happening around you. There's like like you're in the middle of the tornado. You know that scene in Twisters where they're on the pipes on the farm and they can see up into the tornado, and like I don't know, it just feels like you are almost at the center of everything, being calm, being you, being authentic, and everybody else is dealing with all of their stuff, and let them deal with their stuff without you intervening. Okay. All right, the angel of group consciousness. Yes. It's so hard to see. Let me turn this light off. The angel of group consciousness. So this is basically saying that as we elevate to fulfill our own divine purpose, we are helping to elevate the whole planet, the whole universe, honestly. The angel of surrender, letting go of that control, letting go of that control. And then we've got the angel of freedom. Heck yeah, it's free when you take off the responsibility of being responsible for everybody else's emotions. Like we're not. Do you think they feel responsible for your emotions? And if you feel like they should be responsible for your emotions, that's something you need to work on. And then we have the angel of peace. The angel of peace. I am infinite peace. Oh, those colors are so beautiful. Let me turn this light off again so you can see. They're blues and greens and yellows. It's so cool and calm. This is that peace that I see you in as the Queen of Swords, just very knows what she wants, knows what he wants, and yet, but the hand is still out saying you're still open. It's just that you're not going to let other people affect your energy now. Okay. All right, guys, I am so proud of you and I'm wishing you all the best. And if you want to keep helping me grow this community, engage with me, comment. I like to know how the reading resonates with you all. If you'll subscribe and like the video, then that helps grow this and put your energy into it so I can connect with y'all even more. Thank you so much. Much love and light.